This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6, and it reads through the Holy Scriptures. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Matthew 24 and 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence, and earthquakes in divers places. This is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 9, and it reads through the Holy Scriptures. But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be ye not terrified, for these things must come to pass, but the end is not by and by. Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash. Double honors to the elders for preaching his word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And I say shalom to you Akim out there. And this is a recent news article, and this comes a day, I'll say about a day later after the United States has intercepted four Russian aircraft or warplane jets that have been flying around, and now this is the second time that this has had happened. And I'm gonna read this on FoxNews.com. This is published by Timothy H.J. Neurozy of Fox News, if I pronounce his name right. These the ones that published the news article. As of February 16, 2023, 2:12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it reads, U.S. F-35 jets intercepts four Russian fire aircraft near Alaska. Second action in 2 days. It says the Norwood plays down concerns about the second interception of the Russian aircraft in 2 days, calling incident routine. It says the two U.S. F-35 fighter jets intercepted Russian fire aircraft Tuesday as they approach Alaska Air Defense Identification Zone. Announced Thursday, the Russian military aircraft, including a Tu-95 Bear H bomber, as well as the Hu-30 and the Hu-95 fighter jets. And it says a North American Airspace Defense Command NORAD, which detached intercepted the craft, said it did not enter U.S. airspace. The NORAD stated that the incident was not related to the spate of identifying aircraft seen in recent weeks, calling the situation routine. It says the two F-16 jets were previously dispatched by NORAD to intercept the separated Russian aircraft on Monday, which including a Tu-95 Bear H and the Hu-35 fighter jet. This is the second intercept of Russian aircraft over 2 days. This Russian activity near the North America of ADIZ occurs regularly and is not seen as a threat. Yeah, right. It does seem as a threat. Nor is the activity known as the proactive, Norway says Thursday. It says since 2007, Russian aircraft has been intercepted in North America of ADIZ 6 to 7 times a year. The latest intrusion comes amidst increasing tensions between Russia and the West over war in Ukraine. The two Dutch Air F-35 intercept Russian military aircraft near the Polish airspace on Monday, according to defense officials. So as you see right here, now they're trying to say it's just a regular routine incident of the second day of this happening, of the U.S. fighter jets intercepting four Russian aircraft fire jets near Alaska, and it's the second day. And they talking about that's just a regular routine that been going on since 2007. Yeah, right. That's going to increase tensions even more and more between the United States and Russia. And I'm going to bring out the scriptures again. This is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 9. And when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by. Right, because you're going to have similar incidents like this. You're going to have the commotions, hostilities, and the rising tensions between the two different nations, especially with the current one that's increasing even more. The tension between Russia and the Western countries, the United States versus Russia. And that's where we're going to see these things going to increase, and more of these hostilities, more proxy wars, and the uptaking of increasing of rumors of wars. And I'm going to go to Matthew 24 and 7. This is Matthew 24 and 7, and it reads, For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Right, because you're going to have the increasing tensions between the Western countries versus Russia, the United States versus Russia. What's of the war is happening over there in Ukraine, those tensions going to increase and heat up as well too, which is currently taking place, right as we speak right now. So these things is going to continue to heat up more and more and more. As you see this latest story right here, they saying it's just as a regular incident, ain't nothing serious about it. No, this is very serious. And this happened the second time. As it reads, I'm going to read it again. U.S. F-35 jets intercepts 4 Russian fired aircraft near Alaska. The second action in 2 days. And that's an incident the second time can possibly cause some hostility and tensions. Because as I was reading through the news article, it says, you already have the tensions increasing between Russia and the United States, and Russia versus the West countries over the Russia-Ukraine war is taking place increasingly. And so with that, hopefully this sit-down lesson was edifying. So yeah, expect to see more tensions and hostility between the Western countries versus Russia, and Russia versus the United States. As I brought out those scriptures of this reference to this news article, as it says, U.S. F-35 jets intercepts 4 Russian fired aircraft near Alaska. This is the second incident action in 2 days over there near Alaska of the aircrafts of the United States and from Russia as they continue to intercept one another, or the U.S. intercepting Russian aircraft fighter jets, and this is the second time. That can potentially create stir and hostility, which hostility is already taking place right now with the Russian-Ukraine situation. So with that, as I mentioned again, so I hope that this lesson was edifying, and I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Wakakadash. Double honors to the elders for preaching his word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the 4 corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. Until next time, I will say shalom.